Hello everybody, it's Ezra time again and welcome back to another reaction video. And today I'm gonna be reacting to what is Jacksepticeye worst video, because I think it's an interesting video to watch, I guess, because you know Jacksepticeye was so popular this day, and of course I'm a fan of him, but I'm kinda wondering that what was his worst video, like the video that has like the least view, and I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what kind of video that actually has this video, and obviously Jack gonna go back to the older video obviously, and see what his old video is about, because there's a ton of video on his channel, so I didn't actually watch all of them obviously. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video, shall we?
So now that we've all seen what my most popular videos are, such classics
it
as
is the
that one
popular video.
And also, oh look, it's that one over there, everyone's favorite video that I've done.
Yep.
But what most people don't do is look for their least popular videos. I can go back in time and I can go all the way back to the start of the channel, but sometimes the first videos you upload are not the least popular ones, because everyone goes back and they're like, what did the YouTuber upload first? What's the first thing that they did on their channel? My first thing, oh boy, you've all seen it before.
Impression.
You know it. You love it.
War has changed.
Oh my.
It's no longer about nations, ideologies, ethnicity.
Ethnicity, everybody. But see what I mean? First video uploaded November 12th, 2012. 1.2 million views. 1.2 million people have heard me say ethnicity. I even liked my own video. I'm not unlike that right now. I liked my own video, as every YouTuber does when they start off. You upload your video, then it auto tweets out, and then you like your own video, and then that auto tweets out. Please watch my content. But I've reacted to this one before as well, where I did the evolution of Jacksepticeye, and this was in it too, where we were looking at Far Cry 3, but this is 569,000 views.
Okay, so we just bought ourselves a new gun.
A new gun. Yeah, you don't talk like that, man. Why were you talking like that to everybody? Oh yeah, you didn't like yourself. So I'm gonna go on a journey to try and find my worst videos. I want to react to my least popular videos. A lot of stuff has gotten a lot of views, like Far Cry 3 longest and highest wingsuit flight. That used to be my most popular video ever. It was the first video I had that got to 100,000 views.
Oh damn. And
it's really boring. But that is 541k. The next one is 93k, 143k. People really like Far Cry 3. But what is the least amount of views? PlanetSide 2. Oh god, this is the beauty of PlanetSide 2 on the Indar map. I used to make these videos talking about the beauty of games, because I had just gotten a gaming PC for YouTube stuff, and I was blown away by how good PC games could look. So I used to just get in and this was it.
Oh, showing the game world, I guess, or environment.
And any game that I would play that I thought was really, really pretty looking, I would make these videos where I showed off the graphics to them. And I had, like, at the time, I thought, oh, I have a beefy rig, I can show these off. And I used to match music to it. Listen to these transitions. Wait for it. See that? Right when the beat hit, it cut. That sweet, soft fade. Oh, I didn't cut there.
It's pretty good editing, though.
Prime time to cut that clip. Oh, it's getting a little spicy with it. This is the whole video. It's just this. Man. PlanetSide 2 still looks great. I used to love PlanetSide 2, especially at nighttime here, because things used to get really dark and then the lights were really bright. And things would like fly overhead like ships and stuff, and it just looked really, really dynamic and really cool. But it played like fucking garbage. It was so hard to play that game because you couldn't tell what the hell was going on half the time. So this is back in December 2012. 36,000 views. Okay?
Not bad.
We're getting pretty low. This is not
I guess pretty low.
I don't even know if I'll be able to find the lowest viewed video that I have, but I started off this series on Dark Souls that I thought was going to take off. I thought it was going to go places. I thought it was going to be amazing. Is this the one where I tried to make a mage build, or did I just start playing it naturally? December 23rd, 2012. And this was the first time I ever prepped any videos, because I was going to Korea at the time. And I prepped some videos in advance, and I uploaded them in my hotel room when I was there. And I thought, oh man, this is it, it's going places. I think at the time, this video is 266k views now, but I think at the time, it got like 1,000.
Hey,
I mean, not bad.
What is going on,
1,000 not bad, man.
I am playing Dark Souls.
Dark
Soul.
I have just started a new character.
Yeah, back then he's so different. He's not loud, he's calm.
The opening
American accent too.
I am now in game.
Oh, my boy.
See?
My sweet boy. If only I could go back at that time and tell him everything that was about to happen, and tell him that everything is okay and everything's alright. Just be yourself, dude.
Be yourself.
Lord. I even say
Exactly.
Dork, and I just started a new
Soul.
game. Instead of start and dark and star and Dark Souls.
Thank you, my man.
Oh.
Could just kill him
Thank you.
here.
That's so sincere. Thank you, my man. Thank
So
you.
calm.
Seriously. Thanks for believing me.
Yeah, that guy here. Thank you.
6 years ago. That would be me, alright. 6 years ago.
Okay.
I only played this game with a gamepad. Most third-person games are better with one. Keyboard and mouse suck for this game, even after the fixes that were released. These types of games were designed for pads and work best with them, I think. You know what? Even back then, I was saying the same stuff that I'm saying now. The Master of Doom. Watching your old videos is weird. It's like two different people. In a good way, of course. I mean, I'd hope so. I started off like super shy and super quiet and super slow. And then it quickly shot up to the top of the morning, you ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Welcome back to...
All of a sudden he's loud.
Oh, okay, we're in it.
I think some people say it was
of this series with today's
fake.
Jack. Ah, that'd be weird. That's
That would be cool idea though.
Mother of God. So even the version that you wanted to remake this series is no longer who I am still anymore. I've even changed since then, so... A new voice has changed, but wow, I wasn't sure I was even in the right channel. Yeah. My voice changed a lot, but also my microphone changed a lot, and my production value changed a lot. Back here, I didn't even have a webcam. And I was talking into I was talking into the webcam. That's why I wasn't using it. I was actually talking into the webcam that was tucked into my shirt. I kept this going for a while though. January 17th, so I was uploading it fairly frequently. I'm on episode 13 here. Was I uploading it daily? Maybe, but this might be the lowest viewed video on my channel. 12,500 views.
Might be.
And which makes sense because it's a series that no one was really watching to begin with, and now we're on part 13 of it. And let's face it, like I wouldn't even watch this. I wouldn't watch this content. It's boring. It's slow. I thought I knew what I was talking about. I didn't really. There was other YouTubers who knew more about the game, so
I did some leveling up. Well, not a lot. Just leveled up once. And while I was down fighting some enemies,
slow, you
I
know.
got new armor.
I got some new armor, everybody. Not armor. I got armor.
Yeah, right now he said armor.
Jesus, man. I was
Right now,
just
you know.
about to turn 23 at this point. I was 22 when this video was made.
Oh,
And now
okay.
actually, as of recording this video, I'm recording this video on the 6th, so it's my birthday tomorrow. So I'll be 29 tomorrow, and I was 22 here. There's a 7-year difference
29.
between me now and me in this video.
Other people have reported that they can hurt you a lot or do some sort of effect like poisoning or something. I don't know.
It's so calm and collected, and that's why a bunch of people reacted weirdly when I started becoming more of myself, because people used to say that it was fake then. This, to me, is the fakest I've ever been on my channel, because this was different voice, different accent, I was shy, I didn't want to talk out loud, I was uncomfortable, these different types of things, but everyone thought that this was me. And then when I started just being myself, that was the fake version, because I was suddenly loud.
Yeah, some people said that.
An Irish accent that everyone thought was fake to begin with. Like when I started off my channel and then started talking normally and then started saying Dark Souls, people thought that was fake because they thought I wanted to be an Irish person, and they made it seem like I thought having an Irish accent was going to get me more views. And I don't know. That's why I started wearing the hat. And that's why I started doing top of the morning, because I thought, okay, these people think I'm fake Irish. What's the most Irish thing I can do? So I put on a paddy cap a little earlier. I was like, nah, it's not really Irish enough. And then later on, I started doing top of the morning to you to be like, that's the most stereotypical Irish phrase in existence. No Irish person ever says that.
Okay.
At least not anymore, or seriously, or even as a greeting. But I did it because I was like, that's the most Irish thing that I know. So, it was kind of like parodying myself, beating people over the head with it. And then my intro became a lot louder and everything, because I was like, I'm loud, I'm energetic. If you don't like the first 10 seconds of the video, then this channel is probably not for you. So you might as well click off now instead of sitting through the video. So it was kind of like I was gatekeeping myself, weirdly. And then it became its own thing, so I just kept doing it. But originally, it was just kind of that. So bizarre to go back and watch it now. Oh, you getting your ass beat, boy?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. This is a tense battle. This goes on for a long time. Nice backstab, Jack. Nice. Can we get it up for young Jacksepticeye in the chat, please?
Yes.
Oh, how the fuck did that hit me? I also wonder if any of these videos does my accent come out. Like when something natural happens and I just react without having to think.
The fucking trees again.
I wonder how I said my numbers back then.
One more hit and he should be dead.
Yes!
Good God, he was kind of hard.
That's my boy! That's my son! I think we might have found it immediately. My least popular video. This one is Battlefield 3 and has 22k views. But this was, Battlefield 3 was, I thought, every YouTuber when they start off, they think like, okay, this is the thing that's going to make it for me. Oh wait, no, that didn't. But this thing. I thought it was going to be Dark Souls for me. I thought it was going to be Far Cry 3. In a way, it kind of was. Because it was all stepping stones to getting to where we are now. But I thought Battlefield 3 was going to be the thing. I thought Devil May Cry was going to be the thing. I really, really thought that The Last of Us was going to be a thing. I'm curious to see how many views that has. For any of you who don't know, I did a Last of Us series. It's old by now, but Battlefield 3, I told you, was the reason I started YouTube in the first place.
Because I want to do a Let's Play.
I was playing a lot of Battlefield 3 in my spare time anyway, and if you've been to my tour and if you've been to my show, you know how much this game meant to me and such a turning point it was for me. And I mentioned in the last video that I found Level Cap Gaming, who was playing a lot of Battlefield 3. And since then, he ended up playing with like Jack Frags and Matimio and all those guys, and I used to watch all those videos. I love them. And I really love Battlefield 3, and I wanted to be that myself. So I started this, and I almost became like a tips and tricks channel for Battlefield 3. I tried a bunch of different things because nothing was really sticking.
Hey, what is going on?
Man, this could be
more energy.
A very different channel.
3.
More energy.
We were playing some Conquest Domination. That's
yeah,
right.
actually, more energy.
That's right. You know what's up. Oh, look at that kill assist. You're so fucking good, man. I miss Battlefield 3.
Straight into the fucking heat of battle.
Hell yeah, dog.
I'm running my little MP7 here.
Love that gun.
Gotta love this gun.
Gotta love this gun.
Love that gun. Gotta love this gun. Oh, see? Somewhere.
Perfect timing.
That Jack is still buried somewhere deep down in here. Just a little shy boy waiting to get out and ruin humanity.
Probably not the best gun for this. I probably should be running an AEK.
Oh, my dude, you know the AEK?
I just love this little gun. I love how fast it shoots. I love the sound.
You fucked up there. You almost broke your glankles.
I love how it looks in my hand when I'm playing.
Okay, buddy. I love how it looks in my hand while I'm playing. That's why I didn't have face cam at that point. I just had my dick in my hand as I played. Oh, dead.
Jesus.
He's got annihilated, dude. I think I have another round of Battlefield 3 playing with that gun, because the reason I liked the MP7 was because you could hip fire with it, and you didn't have a lot of bullets in the chamber, but you also, like, if your aim was decent, you could level people really quickly, and there was that, what's the name of that map? Oh, God,
I mean, I didn't play Battlefield 3.
Oh, no.
You know?
Oh, a lot of this stuff
I watched some people Let's Play
I tried to start a series called Jack Wins at, and it was just going to be Jack Wins at Battlefield 3. Jack Wins at
yeah, I've seen
Jack
this.
Wins at whatever.
Like Jack Wins.
But that didn't take off. I tried to create a review series called You Don't Know Jack. Oh, I have to watch that one as well. That one's real bad. But here you can see I like Battlefield 3 recon tips and tactics, tank tips and tactics, Battlefield 3 tips and tactics. Oh wait, no, this is it. Top of the morning to you laddies. Oh, August 25th. So the other one was January, and then by this time I was already being myself. I was already starting to like my own videos again. You gotta do it. You gotta support yourself. My name is Jacksepticeye, and recently I've been playing a lot more Battlefield 3. I've been getting ready for Battlefield 4, and I thought, what better way to get ready for Battlefield 4 than to play more Battlefield 3? Please say Battlefield more. But this, I had finally switched to a Blue Yeti. My audio is better, you can hear it already. And then I recorded the audio, I recorded the commentary for this after I recorded the video. So I went in, I was just recording rounds that I was doing. Most people who are doing this type of content add in the commentary afterwards. And the YouTubers I was watching at the time were doing that, so I did that. And that's why it's a lot clearer, it's a lot more concise. I actually like this video. And more specifically, I've been playing a lot of Team Deathmatch. I'm here on No Shark Canals because that seems to be the most popular match for Team Deathmatch. It's short to medium range, you get in a lot of gunfights really fast, and that's the main reason for playing Team Deathmatch.
So collected.
I had confidence, I was talking like I knew what I was doing. I'm probably gonna make some mistakes here and there, but it doesn't matter. I was doing it, and I was just being myself, and I was trying my hardest. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, everyone always asks that whenever you make it big on YouTube. Everyone, the most common question any YouTuber probably gets is, how do I start YouTube? How do I do it myself? What do I do?
Yeah, a lot of them.
First of all, you do whatever the hell you want. That's the beauty of YouTube. Some things are going to get you more views than other. You can go down certain pathways to get more views, like clickbait and everything. But you can basically do whatever you want. You can do anything, and
whatever you want.
I just like doing Battlefield at the time, so that's what I was doing.
Just upload your video.
The real thing of like, how do you start doing YouTube? You just fucking do it. There is no secret. There's no secret algorithm to get more views. There's no secret, well, there probably is that YouTube knows about, but no one else knows about it. There's no secret upload button that gets more views. There's no secret way of recording a video, a secret length, a secret anything like that. Stuff changes all the time. There's no secret to the success in it. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. It's a little bit of luck.
Obviously.
And sometimes it's just striking while the iron's hot and working your ass off at that moment, which a lot of my one was, but when you want to do it, you just sit down and do it. You just start making videos. They're not going to be very good when you start off. The stuff that I'm doing here is not very good compared to what I'm doing now. At the time, it was the best I could do with what I had, and that's all you have to do. I know that watching a YouTube video now, people are using like really fancy microphones and fancy cameras and fancy lights and recording setups and everything, but I started off recording with a webcam stuck in my shirt, talking into that from my microphone. I didn't even have a face cam, and I was uploading on an internet that had 0.2 upload speed, and my videos were like 150 to 350 megabytes in size, because I couldn't upload anything bigger. It was 720p and 30 frames per second. So you just gotta try. You gotta get out there, do anything. Having a freaking phone to record these days is more power than I had back then to record. So just do whatever you want. We have a new contender.
Hey guys.
10K.
10K views.
I am back again to give you some more info and news that has come out about Battlefield 4.
See, a lot of you don't even know that this version of me exists. A lot of you weren't even back in the day when I was grinding out Battlefield videos, and I recorded this gameplay from my first 1080p monitor that I had, and I was blown away by how clear it was, and I wanted to review it again. And this ended up being a decent round, so I used that to talk about Battlefield 4 news, because I was really excited for that, and I thought that that's what people want. Liking my own video again. Gotta support the brand.
Gotta support the brand, indeed.
But I'm just talking about Battlefield 4 news. I'm showing off tweets
in the multiplayer
from JRB1X. China, US confirmed factions, Asian-based maps.
Also, as you can see, he pretty much confirms that.
I was just talking about Battlefield 4 news.
It's harder for people to see you.
So I just recorded gameplay underneath it and talked. I was a commentary channel. I was a news channel. Holy shit! I was jumping right into it even back then. I was Philly D. I was Ray William Johnson. I was getting you filled in. God. Oh God. Was I any better
Ray
than
William
Leafy?
Johnson.
Yeah, I started doing Devil May Cry. Those are some pretty low views on that as well, but not as low as 10K. Oh my God. I was going to say, I used to do a lot of Crisis 3. I have another one of the beauty of
4K.
I have the beauty of Dead Space 3. That's very loud.
Okay, I get.
Same thing again. I forgot to take the fucking frame rate capture up in the top right. Oh man. See, I had no idea what I was doing. And this is back when the comments I didn't even have a reply. It's just now these comments are floating in midair. Why not? The game is fantastic looking. I had a beauty of Crisis 3. And this was the beta. ears! But I have just found some fucking gold. Here's a Crisis 3 game.
Hey guys, what is going on?
5,000 views.
I am back after a long break. My
Oh, did I take a break? Oh!
internet didn't work for almost a week.
I've been gone from a big break. I was out in the desert. 40 days and 40 nights without drink or water. Actually, my internet just went down for a week, so I couldn't upload videos. The reason my internet went down is because at the cabins where we lived, it was so windy that it knocked over a tree that cut down our telephone line, and we had to get somebody out to fix it, and the telephone line and the internet and everything were all in one. So I didn't have internet for a week. I could record my videos, but I wasn't able to upload them. I would have to upload some of them when I went to college, but they were all kind of messing up, so I had to stop that. But back then, I was doing a lot of Crisis 3. Yeah, I was trying to do an all Let's Play of Crisis 3, but this is just a multiplayer game in the beta.
Trying to do absolutely anything.
5,000 views.
It was driving me insane, but I am back in Crisis 3 with more crash site gameplay. And I thought
back then, I was.
Round is not the best round in the
There you go.
world.
That a fucking boy.
Like
oh!
3 and 14.
I was just dunking on some fuckers back then. I was just going all alpha on some shitheads. I was really just taking my dick out and swinging it around going, look how good at this game I am. Testosterone flying. Man, I was such a fucking gangster. But oh man, we have a video with 4K views.
Oh. And
Jeez,
Crisis 3
February
again.
13th, 2013. So, almost... We're almost to the day on this, an anniversary. And has 4,000 views.
Hey, what is going on?
Not much, how about you? It was a big gap.
I am back in Crisis 3.
Crisis 3 PC beta, suit reboot, swarmer denied. Look at me. Just, oh damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Feels good to just be swinging these big boy balls around. No, bang and clear. Get him, fuck him up, Jack. No, teammate jumped in there. Okay.
Things are kind of lagging on me.
Were they lagging on you? Look at that! Smackdown!
Lagging. Maybe.
Okay, you didn't see that. That was hacks. Alright, that dude just came for me out of nowhere. You saw that. It was lagging. Worse and worse it gets. 3.9k views.
And Crisis 3 again.
Crisis 3 was clearly not my game. Crisis 3 clearly not doing work for me like I thought it was going to. I was enjoying it though. And that's one of the bigger things as well, is that I know YouTube is my job now, and I know that looking back at this thinking, oh, it wasn't getting views, and I thought maybe this is going to be a big thing or anything, but at the same time I want to clarify that it didn't matter. When I was recording these videos, I was like, sure, it might turn into something big, but if it doesn't, who cares? I'm having fun, I'm playing games, I'm just uploading videos, and almost 4,000 people watching your video is still a lot of people in the world. 4,000 people is a lot of people. It's easy to look back and think that that's not a lot of people compared to now when stuff's getting like 1 million views, 2 million views. But 4,000 people is still a lot of people. I did some shows on tour where the most amount of people I think we had was like 3,000. That's a lot of fucking people when you have them in one room.
Exactly.
So if you think about all those people in that room at that one time, all staring and looking at this video, that's a weird thought. But again, I was just having fun. I was honing my craft.
Makes sense.
I was just playing games. I was looking for people to hang out with, people to talk to. I was looking for something else to do in my spare time because I was miserable, depressed, alone. I didn't have anything else going on for me. Was I in college? Yeah, I was in college at that point again, doing hotel management, and that was super boring, and I didn't know what I was doing in that. I just wanted some sort of substance in my life. I wanted to do something. I wanted to talk to people. I wanted friends who liked games as much as I did, because my real life friends, as great as they were, they didn't really like games as much as I did, so I couldn't talk to them the same way and talk about tactics in Crisis 3 with them.
In this video, I am bringing you some alien weapons and their locations and how good they are. First off, I'm going to do it on the airport map. First up is the X-Pack mortar. You can find that down here in this little hidey hole in the corridor.
See, I knew what I was talking about. I was what the people would call awesome. Everyone was talking about it. Clearly fucking not. I didn't even like my own video back then. God damn it. I wasn't even supporting myself. That's why. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're not gonna get anywhere. That's the message to take away from all of this. But, again, just doing tips and tricks and tactics. That's fun. I like that. I enjoyed that. It made me feel like I knew what I was talking about.
It's fun.
I bet a lot of you didn't even know that I did a Fatal Frame 2 series. I recorded 2 episodes of it, and then it went absolutely nowhere. It kind of did now, 26k and 32k. This is the second part, get more. But again, at the time, I think 100 people watched the video. I was like, oh, oops. Maybe people don't want to see that. And I did Amnesia. Oh, jeez. Slender, Cry of Fear, Far Cry Blood Dragon. Oh, man, Don't Starve. The Don't Starve series actually did really well even back then. Oh, I did Metro Last Light.
Last Night.
5 years ago.
Light.
That's also poignant because Metro Exodus is coming out this month too, so I think to look back on that. But this had a lot of views at the time. I also did this, the lap dancing. I had the lady's big boobies in the thumbnail, and I put my little face over it because I thought I was very funny and very clever. Of course, the Minecraft Survival Hunter episode has
Survival Hunter
million views. The Survival Hunter series, for any of you who don't know, is my parody on Bear Grylls. And I was really excited about that series because it was the first time I created anything that was unique. I even searched to see if anyone was doing Bear Grylls parodies on YouTube. They weren't, surprisingly. There's probably a lot of them now, but at the time, I couldn't find a single one. Because I was like, I'm not going to do this if it feels like I'm copying somebody else. And they weren't great, but for the time, I loved it. Supporting myself again, attaboy. Because it was unique, it was fun, it was interesting. I was working on my improv. I would record it and just have fun with it. But of course this one has a lot of views because it's Minecraft.
I'm the survival hunter. I'm gonna
show you what it takes to survive in some of the most dangerous situations video games have to offer.
With the right set of skills come in the difference between life and death.
God, that's loud. That's loud. Turn it down.
I'm in the world of Minecraft. Where I'll be battling some of the most extreme conditions in video games.
Fucking killing chickens and sheep.
Pitting my wits against nature and teaching you how to survive.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. It's so fun.
It's very good editing.
I've left Far Cry 3's Rook Island behind me.
Well, Minecraft was one of those games that I said I was never going to play. I said that I was never going to do videos on it. Like, whatever about Happy Wheels, Minecraft was definitely at this time the thing to play to get views. Minecraft is still the thing to play to get views if you want them. Not to say that everyone who plays Minecraft does it to get views. I'm just trying to contextualize the time back then. So I didn't really want to do it. I wasn't super into Minecraft. I never really played it. And I didn't really want to do it in case people thought that, and because I didn't think it would fit my commentary style. At least with stuff like Happy Wheels, I knew that it would fit my style anyway. But Minecraft was something I never got into, and I did this video on it because I thought, oh, the Survival Hunter series would be perfect for this, because it's all about surviving, and that's what it was, survival mode in Minecraft. So I thought, perfect, a marriage made in heaven. So it's a match made in heaven, not a marriage made in heaven. Don't get married when you go to heaven. Stupid. So I just did a video on it randomly to see if it would work, and it was really fun. I think I might have done 2. I'm not sure, but of course this is 2.7 million because I said I was never going to play Minecraft, and then I had a Minecraft video. I actually have 2. I have another one with Felix and Cry, I think, where we did like a horror level. Can't find it, but the horror level we did, and I uploaded it for my 1000th video. Sort of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of like, I have nothing planned for 1000 videos, so I'm just going to upload this. Why? I have a Vine video uploaded. I used to upload Vine videos. I was uploading Vine videos before they were cool. I want recognition for this. I want the people to come to me and show that the Vines that I watch to keep me from getting depressed, or the Vines I watch instead of going to sleep, or the Vines that cured my cancer, I want recognition for those. I was starting it off back then. God, this is this is pretty bad.
Easy. Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's pretty bad. that's pretty bad. I even went and got ketchup and put it on my face. This video has 3 million views. Support myself again though, attaboy! So, I want to show you this. This is the review thing I was talking about. You don't know Jack. This is for Tomb Raider, a 22.5-minute review. These days, some of that stuff is commonplace, but back then, that was a really long video for that kind of stuff. And the thumbnail is bad. It's just a screenshot from the promotional material of the game, and I put the text super small because I didn't want to make anything big without realizing that, you know, people can't read that. All these thumbnails, terrible. Nobody can read that. But just listen to this. I tried my hardest, okay? Back then I thought it was great. Back then I thought I did a good job. Am I gonna start talking?
Oh boy! Tomb Raider! Okay, now, how do I go about reviewing this without sounding like a total cynical asshole?
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, first off, let me say this. Tomb Raider 2013 is not a bad game. It's actually pretty well made. It's very structurally sound, its mechanics are pretty good, and it has some really great moments in it.
See, this is... I've always loved reviewing games. At this time now, I wanted to be a video game reviewer. Because I've always just loved how video games are made. I love the mechanics, I love the lighting, the engines, the story, the pacing, everything about video games I really, really like. So I thought that I could go into doing reviews. Yeah, it didn't really work.
You don't show her killing a bunch of dudes and then telling us that she had training. You're supposed to build up the context before the action actually happens.
Damn, listen to me!
So in that case, you're thinking, oh, well, yeah, she had training.
I mean, he does review game
not later
now,
going,
but
oh,
not like this.
She did have training? Because you already felt what you felt at the time, so doing it backwards just really disconnects you from the character completely.
Fucking hell! I should just go into doing reviews from now on. I should just do reviews instead. It's over. Jacksepticeye channel's done. We're not doing Let's Plays anymore. We're going back to reviews because apparently I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't like this game when it came out. I mean, I don't really like any of the newer Tomb Raider games. This one specifically, and the same reasons that a lot of people didn't like it. Felt a little too much Uncharted, and then the story aspect of it I didn't really care about. And Lara killing a bunch of dudes and being all distraught about it, and then suddenly turning around and turning into fucking Rambo was a little weird, but you know what? That's fine, but back then, I wanted to do reviews, even though I sound like I'm made of fucking cardboard. What are people saying about it? My favorite part is Jack and his fake American accent criticizing Laura and her fake British accent.
Oh my god.
Brilliant comment. Yeah, fake accent Jack complains about fake accent Lara. You know what? That is absolutely true and well deserved. That's good.
Top of the morning to you laddies! My name is Jacksepticeye, and in this video I'm going to go over some of the new Battlefield 4
3,000 views.
I found it. I found it. The lowest viewed video on my channel has 3,000 views.
Damn.
And it's a reaction to the Battlefield 4 Paracel Storm trailer
that has come out.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Yeah, oh! I feel like I'm in a battlefield right now. My ears are just in a war with themselves.
Gonna pause here because the AC-130 from Battlefield 3 is obviously returning, but what's most interesting is that down on the bottom right you can see that there's a place for 4 people in the vehicle.
Damn,
in Battlefield
dude.
3 you only had place for 2 people, so it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of new things the AC-130 can do in Battlefield 4.
See, I was giving out fucking all the knowledge. I was just spouting wisdom to everybody. Being a genius. Not at all saying the things that everybody else had already said in videos and I was just kind of copying it. Not at all. This is the first time anyone's heard of this information. So you're welcome, everybody. All 3,000 of you who watched. At least your lives were changed. I was doing this because everybody else was doing it. I really wanted the Battlefield thing to work out. I wanted to do more of it, so I was kind of just... I said this in the show as well, that you imitate other people before you innovate on what you want to do. So to me, I was kind of just doing what everybody else was doing. I was doing what I thought I should be doing because I was doing a lot of Battlefield. Then I thought, oh, people are going to expect this type of video out of me. They weren't. But I did the same kind of video that everybody else was doing, even with the same information that everybody else was doing, because I wasn't me. I wasn't like, I started to settle into myself a bit more. I was doing the top of the morning and I was, my actual regular voice was starting to come out a bit more. But the type of content just wasn't there yet. I wasn't just being myself, so I was aping everybody else's style, which is fine because when you start off, that's kind of what you do. Anybody who starts off YouTube,
exactly,
or anything creative, if you're doing music or drawing or artistry or movies or anything, you kind of take on what your inspirations have taught you, and then the more you do it, you get more experience and you get more. You get sort of into the groove of it a little more. You know what you want to change about yourself. You know what you want to change about your style. And then you find your own style, if you're doing it long enough. If your heart is really in the right place and you're just doing it because you want to improve, then that's what's going to happen. And even back then, even though I was copying other people and doing the same types of things, like, I just wanted to do it. I wanted to get practice. I wanted to learn how to do this type of video where you reacted to a trailer and you recorded the stuff afterwards. It was never about getting into the search algorithms and becoming like the biggest YouTuber ever. The people who I was copying, I wasn't trying to overtake them, so to speak, which can be the case when you do it for the wrong reasons. So my heart was still in the right place, my content just wasn't. And I think that's the lowest viewed video on my channel, 3,000 views. I actually didn't expect it to be that low, which is fascinating. Yeah. There's my Last of Us walkthrough. I did a survival hunter on Skyrim. I did a comparison between the Podcaster, the Rode Podcaster, and the Blue Yeti, and I had spent a lot of money on the Podcaster thinking that it was better, and I actually preferred the sound of my Blue Yeti because I set up the sound settings on my Podcaster wrong, but I was just trying to convince myself that it was better. I still used it for a long time anyway, until I upgraded again. But, man, there's some gold back here. 5 years ago, uploading The Walking Dead. God, some of these videos have a lot of views. I didn't even realize that. Little Inferno!
Oh, Little Inferno.
Jeez. I should go back and play some of these games again. White Day got a remake, or a re-release. I think it's a HD re-release of it. And did Ebe. Little Inferno would be a good one to play again, just all in one video. What a different time. 1,500 subscribers! The cabin. Oh. The hat.
Ah, it's a new day. Time to check on the old YouTube channel. Huh? 1,500?
Oh no, no, no. Get it off the screen. It's over. It's done. Get it out of here. Jesus. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. What a trip down memory lane. Same kind of thing. It just makes me nostalgic going back and watching those videos because it kind of reminds you of how far you've come and how minimalistic things were at a time back then. And for me, it's good to do this type of thing. I do it every so often, and that's the reason why I don't fly off the handle and start going crazy, because I always try and remember the videos that I used to make. And the dude who wanted to make YouTube videos, and the dude who was just sitting in a cabin who had nothing and no friends and just made YouTube videos out of the boredom and sadness that was in his own heart. And to see it explode into what it is now, it's good to go back and see where you came from. It's good to go back and explore your roots and remind yourself that, no, things weren't always this great. The living situation that I'm in now, the mental health that I'm in now is the best that it's ever been. So to go back and see that and remind myself that, no, it wasn't always like that. I did work my ass off, but I'm also very lucky to be where I am now, and I don't want to take that for granted. So going back and watching the old version of myself is an interesting thing to do.
You know,
just to remind myself to keep myself grounded and remember my roots and where I came from. So I think that that's very, very important in life and any sort of success. And it's, to me at least, that's how you stop thinking that you're hot shit. Because you weren't always hot shit. There was a time when there was a time when all of you out there who are watching right now didn't give a shit about me. Who didn't even know I existed. And now there's this many people on the channel who all love the channel so much and love the video so much and love hanging out with me and just, I don't know, interacting every day. And love what I do so much that you're willing to just spend so much of your time here with me and helping out in anything I do and understanding and just being there. So it's good to remember. It's good to remind myself of that every now and then and just appreciate what I have and realize that I do one of the coolest jobs in the world, and I'm very, very fucking lucky to do it. That, sure, YouTube algorithms can change and it gets very annoying when that happens, and it's easy to sit and wallow in when stuff isn't going right, or when stuff is kind of messing up, or something doesn't get sent to a sub box, or I'm sitting here and my internets aren't working, or my computer problems aren't working. It's like, yeah, well, there was a time when none of this existed, so just be happy you get to do it at all. Be happy that you have a chance to spit on your table in front of millions of people. But I'm very, very grateful for everything that's happened in my YouTube channel, and just try and remind myself of that every now and then. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here for this long, and any of the 3,000 people who did watch that oldest video. You may not know it, and at the time, it's easy to go back and go like, man, that's no views at all. But the fact that anybody was watching my content at all back then really meant a lot to me. So thank you. You stopped me from getting lonely, and you made a big difference in this guy's life throughout the years. So I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Salutations, everybody, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I turn 29 tomorrow. I'm old. So now that we've all seen what my...
Okay guys, so that was Jacksepticeye worst video. Sorry, yeah, leave this face like this. Yeah, it's really great to see, you know, Jack reviewing his old video. You know, I'm kind of curious to see what his worst video was, which I think Crisis 3 was as the worst video, and Battlefield 4 reaction trailer analysis has the worst, wasn't worst, but least, you know, least view. And yeah, I'm really appreciate what Jack is actually did today, and I'm really grateful that he actually, you know, a successful YouTuber now, because he deserves it. And I'm really glad that he's actually like looking back at his old self, trying to remind himself that things are not always successful. You know, there is a process to it. You know, like every single time, not just YouTube, like every single job you guys actually doing, there's always gonna be some conflict. There's always gonna be a moment that was like, oh wow, this is great, but I was like, there's gonna be some moment that was like, oh, this is not that great. There is always a moment, guys, you know, and it was inevitable, you know, and it was, that moment was always there. And even I'm doing YouTube right now, there is always a moment I was like, oh, that was great, but there was a moment also like, nah, that was not great, you know. And like Jack said, once again, things are not always like good, you know. There is a moment that it was bad at the same time, but it depends on how you handle it, you know. And also, I didn't actually watch Jacksepticeye, you know, The Last of Us Let's Play, because I didn't want to spoil myself, because I'm planning to do a Let's Play on The Last of Us, and there is some other PS4 game that I planning to play, but I can't, because guess what, guys? I didn't have a PS4. And sure, my PC, once again, my PC still sucks. I need to upgrade my PC into my PC gaming, you know, so I can play different game, obviously. Because once again, this channel wasn't about reaction video, it's about Let's Play too, but I can't do it right now because once again, my PC still sucks. And I kind of want to play a PS4 game, but I didn't have a PS4. Plus, I still need to learn how to record it on PS, you know, PS4. But then again, we get to that point eventually, you know. I'm guessing in 2020. I guess, you know, depends. We'll see. But we get there because I wanted to play those game. And yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun time. And just like Jack said that he actually like his own video back then. And I gotta be honest with you guys. Back in 2018, I was actually like my own video. I'm gonna be honest here, because let's be honest, when you start your YouTube channel, you want to support yourself, you want to gain views or subscribers, you know, and sometimes you like your own video. I mean, I did last year, I did, but after a while I kind of stopped did it because I kind of want to see what, like, okay, I'm uploading this video, I kind of want to see how many people actually watch my video, how many people actually like my video. And that's basically it, guys. You know, I want to see the progress, you know, and how many people love this type of content, which again, some of you might say this was completely boring. You know, I mean, you're not wrong, because I do reaction video a lot today, I mean, I want to do a let's play, but once again, I can't, not yet at least. And yeah, I mean, once again, it's really great to see, you know, Jack is actually going back to his old days, reminding himself, because again, back then, he's just a guy, live in a cabins in the middle of the woods, you know, just a boring guy, like he said, make YouTube videos, and with a bad internet connection, with a webcam in his shirt, you know, which is like, man, when you start YouTube, just like he said, you're gonna try everything you want, you know, just do it, basically. What kind of video that you want, like vlogs, reaction video like I did, let's play, like whatever kind of video, whatever type of video that you wanted to do, just do it, just make it, just upload it, you know, and just keep it doing, try to do it consistently. Like I didn't actually do it consistently, so that was on me actually. And I mean, I would suggest do it consistently if you guys actually have a YouTube channel, you know. And yeah, I know I still a small channel, you know, I'm not that big. I only have like 82 subscribers right now, which I'm really grateful, you know. And just like Jack said, like back then, I'm doing this video because it's fun. I just want to do it because it's fun. It's so goddamn excitable, you know, to do this. And I mean, sure, at the same time, I kind of want to see how many views that I get. But at the same time, I don't really care. I'm just grateful that some people click this video, watch this video, you know. I'm just really grateful that somebody actually watched this video. Just really grateful, you know. And yeah, it's really great. You know, I don't know what to say. And so I think that's basically it, I think. And of course, just do whatever you want, guys. If you want to do YouTube channel, you know, there's no, once again, just like Jack said, there is no secret subscribe button, there is no secret uploading button and all that kind of stuff. I mean, sure, you can mess with the YouTube algorithm, but then again, you're not enjoying yourself if you actually trying to gain, if your mind actually focusing a lot on subscribers and views. I mean, I know every YouTuber at the end of the video, they always say, oh please subscribe to my channel, maybe share this video with your friends or family, just like I said. Like every YouTuber does that. But if you actually focusing a lot on your subscribers, on views, like okay, I made this video, but when you didn't actually get enough views and subscribers, you're actually disappointed, then you're not actually enjoying yourself, you know. When you're doing YouTube, just enjoy it, you know, just uploading any kind of video, you know, and any kind of video that actually enjoyable to do, it's actually fun to do, just do it, basically. Just record it, upload it, and just keep doing it consistently. And one day you're gonna be big. One day you're gonna be big, trust me. And you basically you need to have yourself, you know, confident, obviously, and try to focus yourself too much on subscribers once again, because if you do it once again, you're not enjoying yourself. You're gonna become stressful once again, because you're gonna try absolutely anything to, maybe you start like clickbaiting people to your video, which I don't know, it's kind of bad idea, because it's kind of like, you know, you're like betraying your views, you know, if you actually did that. But then again, I really enjoyed this video. Really great that I watched this. If you guys want to watch the original video, I will put a link in the description below. And if you guys enjoy my reaction video, please leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe to my channel, maybe share this video with your friends or family. Yeah, basically, thank you for everybody who have been subscribing to my channel. 82 subscriber, man. I'm really grateful, you know, and I'm just really thankful that some of you actually watch my video right now. Like even just 1 view, 2 views, 9 views, 19 views. Like I don't care. I'm just grateful that you guys actually took some time to watch my video, even though for just like 30 seconds or something like that. I'm just really grateful that you guys actually did that. So thank you very much on that. Yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.